What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Favorite987, and today we're going to be building Lego Thunderfang. This is part 6. We are now going to be building Aaron. We have Aaron in this build. Yay. Dark Aaron, to be exact. So basically, he's kind of corrupt. So I wish they would have leaned more on a corrupt angle instead of just I'm following the wrong person angle. But you know what? It's still a dark Aaron, so I guess it counts. But my other thing with this, I guess, is just I'm not going to have Aaron, Sora, or Wildfire inside of my Lego Ninjago Movie AU. We already have OCs that kind of fill in that gap enough. Like, I have Lyra, who is the, I guess, Lyra is the cousin of Lloyd, as well as Vesper, who is so far I have not done much with Vesper, but he is going to be a relationship interest to Cole, which I need to get a Cole minifigure, I'm not gonna lie. He only has one face. You know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. Oh, I like that. I like this right here. That is nice. See, that is nice right there. That's nice. Alright. So, of course, we're going to have... So we have 2 of these for some reason. Like, what the fuck are these pieces? Like, I really don't know what this piece means. I guess I better add that to another part, because yes, there's going to be a fucking MacGuffin hunt by the villains. And the heroes aren't going to know about it until a certain point in the story, and by then, they've almost collected all the pieces. Oh, so there is actually just one sword this time. Thank fuck. We were getting too much. We were actually getting too much. I'm sorry. But yeah. So. Alright, let's build. Let's build. So. Yeah, like I was saying, we have Lyra and we have Vesper and... we have another character that, for now, I'm calling Miss Castillo. She's going to be one of Lloyd's only allies in the beginning of the story before he gains his friends. So that is something to figure out about. And we also have other characters like Lyra's mother, who turns out to also be Lloyd's aunt. And then we also have Lloyd's second uncle, because, you know, I had to have the whole family there. He is going to have another cousin, who is, it's basically our idea of what if Ross was just young and human and innocent. And we're just going to keep it at that. He's not going to be evil at all. Like, he's just going to be just an adorable kid. And I guess that's my favorite part about it, is that, like we're just taking our own liberties with this AU, and we're just rolling with it. And then we're also doing some different things compared to canon, such as, like, say... Okay, you know what? Need to face down this a little bit more, because I think you're moving out of the screen. There you go. But anyways, as I was saying, one of the things is that they are... And Holly is back. Fuck. Alright, so I guess I'm taking a break after this one then. You know what? That's fine. That is totally fine. But yeah, Holly is actually going to be a character in it. Like yes, she does that most of the time, where she self inserts herself as a character. I don't mind it because we just do whatever the fuck we want. And you know what? It's totally fine. It's nothing bad. It's not like we're making them Mary Sue's or whatnot. Because I'm trying my best not to make any of them appear Mary Sue's. Especially the ninja that I really don't care about right now, which is basically anyone that is not Lloyd, Kai, Lyra, or Nia. Everyone else is kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a clue what I'm gonna be doing with the story in terms of doing with the other characters. The most I thought of was Lloyd has a really engineer tech dad. Instead of Dr. Julian this time around, he actually Zane has a robotic mother, which is based off of this one throwaway line from the original movie. And that's also an OC in itself. It's not Pixel, it's someone completely different. And yeah, that's just basically all I have to say, because like what else are you gonna pull from that? What else can you pull from just that alone? You just can't. Like what are you going to fucking do? Now, like, yes, honestly, there was more stuff we could have done. There has to be. But in all the grand scheme of everything, I have to say, we have enough characters. I just can't add my fan favorites. Okay? Though technically Aaron isn't a fan favorite to me. That's why I might add about his story. And Wildfire is just there, but I do like her introduction in the first season. Second season, she gets a little better. And she has some Wildfire shirts all to herself that takes place apparently before season 2, so I'm like, okay. I mean, season 2, part 2, I guess. But it's also just the fact that Sora's my number one favorite. Sora will always be my number one favorite, and there's always some angst, like, capability with her because of some of the shit she goes through with her neglectful parents. Which, honestly, we already have that type of plot within the story already. Why do we need more? Like, why do we genuinely need more to add to that? Because we really don't. We really don't need that type of. We really don't, because Lloyd already has that plot. Why do we need to do it again for someone else entirely? Now, yes, in a different AU, it would make much sense, like a Dragon's Rising rewrite or whatnot. Even though it technically doesn't need a rewrite. I think it's one of the only media where I'm like, I don't need a rewrite for this one. But the Lego Ninjago Movie, I definitely want to do a rewrite of, and I just decided to turn into a whole show in itself because I just figure it was cooler that way, first of all. And second of all, there's just always so much more we could do. It isn't just like, oh, we can just put this like the way it is and then that's it. No, like there's more we can do with the story. And that's what I liked about the first one, is that I had so much ideas. Like we really could. Now my thing is with the first draft of the story is I kind of lost a plot at some point. It stopped being about mental health and just about stop the villain. It was like there was always that level of incompetence, and I just didn't like it for that. I really wish there was more I could have done to make the story better. Now, yes, obviously, we do have stuff like, say, the fact that Garmadon is, yeah, there is a lot of stuff that you just can't forgive some characters for. Especially Lloyd. Good God, what Lloyd does during one scene is very... you're gonna have a hard time. There will be permanent deaths here. I will be changing the story to the point that there will be changes to the lore. There will be irreversible things. People that die stay dead. That's just how it's going to be. That's how it's always going to be, because I like having stakes. So, yeah. I really wish there was some other things we could do. But as it stands right now, I'm just glad that we are at a point where we can make really creative stories, but also keep the themes that's been keeping the story going on for that far. Is there more I wish we could do? Yeah, obviously. There's definitely something we could do that's better. But as it stands right now, I think we're just in a good place. We are in a good place for the story, and that's all I want. Like I said, I want it like that, and then they... Ooh, interesting. Then I wonder what they were gonna do next, to be honest. Alright, so then we're going to connect to here. Alright. So, yeah, that's... Oh. No, that... See that right there... I like that. I honestly like that. That keeps it in place. I wish this bent a little more, but, like, I like the fact that it's, like... You really see how this thing is going to basically frighten people. Now, of course, you could just... You could, honestly, but they make you cover it now in this step. I'm not joking. They make you cover these pieces so you don't ever get to delete them. What the hell? Lego, why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why? Anyways, the last pieces are making some horns on his back. And that's it. So could we just like do that, or no? Apparently not. What the fuck are we gonna do with these pieces then? I don't know. I'm just gonna drop them right here. So thank you all for watching part 6. We'll be doing part 7 next time. This is going by pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie. There's no minifigure this time around. Alright, so there's no minifigure for the next bag. So, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking notifications so I'll be updating all updates and videos. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, not Till All Are One. All hail Thunderfang.